The college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Monday, March 11th on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Cut. Cut is a peer-to-peer social betting platform that's US based and available in 40 different states. Head to cut.com. That's KUTT.com. Use that promo code SGPN for a 10% deposit bonus. We're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Play their fantasy pickup for a chance to win 100 times the amount of money you enter, whether it's NBA, NHL, college basketball, and much, much more. Sign up today. Use the promo code SGPN to get a 100% deposit match. We're also brought to you by Champs. Run your own March Madness pool and enter the Champs free bracket contest for a chance to win $1,000. Go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/champs to enter today. We're also brought to you by Hall of Fame Bets. Yes, the sports betting research platform for parlays, player props, and game lines. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit hofbets.com. Use that promo code SGPN to get 50% off your first month and start making smarter bets today, people. And remember, as always, folks, too, let it ride.
Hey, this is Pac-Man Jones. You're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Welcome to the college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Monday, March 11th. And oh my God, it was the shortest slate. YouTube.com/the college experience. Shorter slate. It still did not disappoint by any fucking means. This is why you love the sport, man. Just sit back and watch all the games. I mean, today is worth millions and millions and millions of dollars in my mind. Like, there's no price on today. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, my name is Colby Dant, Dad, aka Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
And you're nothing but a chameleon, lemon-headed, coward, terrorist pussy. And I'm after you, buddy. You're going to pay for it. Good night.
One of my favorite comments today was, I tried to watch your show. There's too much profanity. I will tell others not to listen to your show. Which, you know how that works out. That's like saying, if you don't listen to it, they're going to listen to it. So I said, get the fuck out of here, man. And please do tell them that. Let's go. I'm joined by my co-host, youtube.com/the college experience. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. All right. Give it up for former video coordinator for Hall of Fame coach Bob Huggins and Frank Martin, host of the Big 12 College Experience, host of the Ryan and Rush Show. Give it up for Ryan McIntyre, a.k.a. Money Line Mac. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. Fuck, what a day. What a roller coaster of emotions today. Whew.
Mac tonight. Come on, make it Mac tonight.
Dude, today was awesome. I don't even care about
on crack.
I mean, look, I didn't have an amazing day, but from a fan, I'll never forget the fan in me. I feel like I do this podcast because the fan of me, I love college, not the fan of me, but the fan of me being a college basketball fan. Today was everything. There's special games. I can't believe it's like, I talked to my neighbor. My neighbor's from like, London, I think, or somewhere in England, and hell of a nice guy. But he said, I start watching college basketball when it gets to March Madness. When it gets to the tournament, I'm like, you don't watch the conference tournaments? He's like, no. I'm like, yeah, man.
Smart, man.
You're really fucking, that's half the fucking battle.
Yeah.
Yeah. let's get into it. Noah Beanick still MIA. No idea where the fuck he is. He's definitely not making it to Vegas. I'm setting those odds minus 10,000. Minus 10,000. Yeah. Dude, I want to kind of give you a little shit here. Because you brought me along this Michigan play.
For Noah Beanick. Yeah, and and
Noah's not even here to answer for it. And by the way, where's Michigan in the Big 12 or in the Big 10 rankings right now?
Dead last. Dude, we got Tamanaga. Michigan came out, actually had a little pep in their step. They didn't lay down, but Tamanaga had fucking 25 in the first half. He hit 2 from the logo. I was like, what the fuck? He's not supposed to make them on the road. He's only supposed to make them at home. But dang,
he went for 30 tonight.
Oh, he fucked them up.
You gotta love it. Nebraska is a basketball state now. Between Creighton, Nebraska, and don't forget Omaha. Omaha. It is an officially a basketball state. Michigan, you're horrible, and we all predicted them to be horrible, except Beanick. Do you think Juwan Howard's back next year?
I hope not. He's terrible.
I kind of think he might be gone.
Yeah.
So yeah, we ate shit there. We didn't bet this game, but Charleston drilled Monmouth. Woo! The Cougs.
Unreal.
Monmouth was terrible late in the year too, though.
Yeah. Charleston's been drilling teams left and right. We'll see what happens tomorrow night, though. They got a tricky one tomorrow night.
They do. I think we're thinking on the same page.
Yeah.
Well, we did double lock the Lancers of Longwood, and get this Asheville shit out of here now. I would have gotten ejected too, I think, had I been Asheville's coach, considering. But yeah, took this on the money line too.
Oh yeah,
nice little kick. Your thoughts on the Lancers dancing?
Great win. I barely got this bet in because for some reason, because it's a Virginia school and I'm in Virginia, the shit wasn't available last night when I went to bed at 7:00 with the time change after post production. So I barely got up in time for this fucking game, and I'm glad I did because they fucked them up right from the tip.
Yes, they did. Shout out to Robert Martin. Says, I'm listening to Cypress Hill. I want to get high. There we go. We're going to take you higher. All right. To the college basketball heavens. All right. And talk about all these fucking games here. I'll thank you here as much as I think you kind of brought me in the muck for Michigan.
Yeah.
You definitely brought me in the muck for Wisconsin plus 9.5, and it hit double lock as the Badgers cover in West Lafayette. They retire Zach Edey's number after the game. Your thoughts?
A little backdoor steal against the walk-ons to get the cover. Yeah. But I will say, man, the fucking referees protect Purdue like crazy. Edey fucking slapped the fuck out of that Wisconsin player going to the rim. No call. It leads to a 3 on the other end. It was justice that Wisconsin covered this game because I felt like they should have. I felt like it was a 7-8 point game. Purdue broke it open. And no, I know it's always like you can't call every foul on Edey. You can call a foul when he fucking hacks the fuck out of somebody. Who cares that he's 7'5"? If he fucking hacks you, it's a foul. That guy gets away with more missed fouls than any guy in the country.
He does. I agree.
They're like Kansas of the Big Ten now. They get every call.
Yeah. Yeah. Love the Wisconsin backdoor there. And Nicholas Colby isn't drinking tonight. No, I just did a 2-hour SGP show I was drinking. So I got to be up early as fuck to go to the doctor. And LA traffic's a real thing. So I might have 1 or 2 in this 6-hour show, depending on who jumps in. But Ohio State Rutgers got destroyed. Ohio State's one in the Big Ten. And hey, if you're gonna DM me talking shit, make sure you know that I bet the fucking game. I did not lock Rutgers. I took Rutgers. Big fucking difference. Ohio Ohio State, impressive win by 22. Your thoughts?
5 out of 6 now. Woo.
Yeah.
They're
I mean, dude, get that future. Now, you could have DM'd me talking shit about my Colgate play, but you didn't. But Colgate, like winning teams do, they battle the storm. They get that, dude. They were down 21? Was it 18, 19, 21, something like that to Bucknell?
Yep.
Out the gate. But the Raiders stayed focused. Keegan Records getting it done, and Colgate finds a way to win 68-65. We ate shit here.
I chased the drag a little bit here. When they were down, I'm like, they're fucking coming back.
There you go. There you go. Let's go.
Like plus 105. They're down like 10. I'm like, come on, this is Colgate. They're not gonna lose a fucking buck now.
This game was awesome, by the way. And if we're counting how many great games today, this starts the wrath of great games, in my opinion. Because Austin P, we double locked Austin P plus the points, and my future did burn up. But oh my God, Stetson's dancing for the first time ever. Congrats to the Hatters. But, yeah, what a fucking game, and nice call by Stetson. And we were on the right side because we covered. But it's funny, some people that said so. I know we got some backlash. People saying the right side is the winning side. Well, no shit, but they're still the right side. They're still the right side if a team's up forever. If you throw a pick six on the final play of the game, we know what the right side was. It's just a very bad beat. There's a thing called bad beats. Even SVP has a fucking segment about this. All right. Yeah. It's these people, you got to break down everything to them. You know what I mean? I enjoy it.
You're not going to backdoor every cover over the course of 6 months. So if you can be on the right side more than wrong, then you're going to have a good year.
Yeah. Are you concerned about Colgate moving forward?
Yeah, I think Lehigh might beat them. I think Colgate kind of sucks this year for them. The more and more I watch them.
Well, if they suck with 24 wins,
I just thought Bucknell sucked, and I thought they could drill them here.
Dude, they started off hot from 3, though, man. I was watching that shit. They were burying threes right away.
They hit 2 bank threes in the second half. When they made the 2 bank three, I go, God damn, Colgate actually might lose. Like, those are some shots that you make when you pull off an upset like this. But even with those, they still lost. So at one point, I thought we actually may backdoor this. When I think they tied it up with like 8 minutes, I go, maybe Bucknell will just completely lay down, but no.
Yeah. Austin P. Stetson, we hit on that, but Drake, Indiana State, we lose. We got to talk about this. This game was awesome. It never fails. Indiana State should be in the NCAA tournament.
Fuck yeah. And if Indiana State had won, I would say Drake was the right side. That's what that means. Like, anybody that watched this game know that Drake was the better team today. They came out, they were more physical. Tucker DeVries, the coach's son, he was good tonight. They made every fucking shot in the first half. I think they were like 8 for 8 from 3. I was like, good fucking God. I thought Indiana State would make a push. I didn't think they'd take the lead. But Indiana State, this sucks. I mean, they're going to have to sweat this out for a week, and
they're not making it, but
I don't think they're going to make it either. I really don't.
Yeah.
And it's a shame because we'll put it in a fucking bullshit school like Virginia or whoever.
Dude, I'm a Colorado fan.
Yeah. Indiana
State. I'm sorry. Indiana State's better than Colorado this year.
Yeah.
I would put it if I was on the committee, I'd be like, no, we have to put in Indiana State over Colorado all day. We ate shit there.
They're fucking good.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, Drake might win.
I don't even think it should be in debate.
Drake might win a game this year, actually. The more and more I watch them.
It depends who they get, but yeah.
They should have beat Miami last year. I think maybe that experience. I think Drake actually can win their first round matchup this year, depending on who they get.
Yeah. Dude, how about this Towson Wilmington game? We ate shit here.
I know. I'm kicking myself.
Towson, I was impressed.
Yeah.
I was really impressed.
They're
Skerry's
tough.
doing a good job there, man.
Yep.
And
they're going to give Charleston everything they can handle tomorrow.
Oh, I think they're going to get Charleston, man.
And remember, Charleston ended their season in the semifinal last year.
Yeah. We called UAB correctly against SMU. We just didn't bet it. Of course, that hits. UAB 74, SMU 70. Temple hits a game winner against UTSA. And am I crazy? No one was suspended by this game. I didn't see.
No.
Was there players out? Because I tried to look on the page. Didn't watch this game much because it sucks. But I thought there would be players suspended.
UTSA blew a 10-point lead with like 7 minutes.
Yeah. Temple wins at the buzzer. Unbelievable. They're still fixing the games. They were heavy dogs, you know?
Yeah.
Samford and Furman. Wrong side of Samford Furman. It's okay.
Samford's good. Samford's really good. And, you know, looking back on it, maybe it was a bad handicap in terms of Furman was off the emotional overtime when they had multiple injuries after that game, or not injuries, but they got banged up. Pegues got banged up, and Samford's a tough team to play when you just went through the gauntlet. I mean, Samford is relentless. They're good. That's a good fucking team.
Yes, and we'll talk about them in a minute. But yeah, great game, dude. These games and this right here, this slate right here. I mean, Lehigh, Boston. First off, shout out to the person who commented on the YouTube page.
Delete this comment.
Saying, you fucking people know shit about college basketball. Look at Lehigh. They were down 18, but they won the fucking game. All right. Next time you might want to wait until the score goes final. Or pick a different game to talk shit. But Lehigh 84, Boston 79. Yes. This game was awesome, by the way. And it was everything. This game was one of the better games of the season, really. It's a fucking great game. Your thoughts on this one?
Emotional roller coaster. I mean, Lehigh's good. I know they're the 6th seed. It's incredible that they're the 6th seed.
Well, they had injuries, man. They had a lot of injuries.
They did have injuries, but the little guard, I mean, he made big shot after big shot, got him back into it. And then Boston, give Boston credit. I mean, they gave a 20-point lead, but then they were resilient enough to fucking force overtime and grind it out, and they just ran out of gas at the end. That was a great college basketball game. Great game.
It really was. Shout out to the Patriot League, and man, I love it on campus too, to tell you the truth. But Tommy B, shout out to Tommy B, giving us $25. I told you we go to the local bar to watch the show. Our wives thought we were out chasing bitches, he says. So they came to watch the show and had a great fucking time. Wow. All right. There we go.
The wives watching the show now.
There we go. All right. Hopefully, you know, they're enjoying how many F-bombs we throw out there. If not, get them another shot. Yeah, this game was awesome. This is the slate where, like, to me, like, the rest of the night was fire. Because Michigan State, Indiana happened. And I'll thank you on this one. You brought me along on this one. Hoosiers get it done in a very awesome game, 65-64, as Michigan State was right there. They were right there. And I mean, Indiana gave up a double-digit point lead. What a fucking game. Getting this side by side with Lehigh Boston and then the other games that happened like minutes after. Your thoughts on this one?
So let's have a real conversation about Michigan State.
They don't belong, man.
Fuck no.
They don't belong.
And I'm the biggest Tom Izzo guy, and I know Noah Beanick would be smiling ear to ear. They don't belong in the NCAA tournament. There's no fucking way.
Now, I'll say this as a Colorado fan. Colorado belongs in more than Michigan State. Dude, but to me,
10-10 in a bullshit Big Ten.
Big Ten's awful this year.
Awful.
And I don't think they belong in. Like, to me, Even though they have the head-to-head against Indiana State deserves in all day.
Yeah, they played in East Lansing. I mean,
Appalachian State deserves in all day. They beat Auburn. You know what I mean? Like they should be in over Michigan State. Sorry.
Yeah, I would even say if you go to like the Big 12, like K-State and Michigan State are like
Kansas
the exact
State's better.
same. They're the exact same team, underachieving.
No, I think Kansas State's better.
Yeah,
I think Kansas State's better than
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm just so out on Sparty. I know we love Izzo, but this team sucks.
They do.
They barely got Northwestern without 2 starters in senior night. Other than that, they've lost every single game down the stretch, including home losses to Iowa and Ohio State, and then an Indiana team that sucks too. I know they've won 4 in a row, but they suck too.
Yeah, I mean,
Big Ten's awful.
Dude, I've been saying this shit all year. I watch them and I'm like, they suck. The whole conference sucks. It sucks. I honestly think if you put, Northwestern, Chris Collins has done a good job. I think you throw them in the Valley. They don't win the Valley. You throw them in the SoCon. I don't think they win the SoCon.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're living off their fucking reputation and the fact they have a bunch of power. The conference, it's a shitty basketball conference. And to tell you the truth, it's kind of a shitty football conference. I know they have Michigan and Ohio State, but other than that, it's pretty shitty. Yeah, shout out to the Hoosiers for getting it done. New Orleans took down Sela, surprisingly.
Oh,
Sela.
Man. I had a bad feeling about this game.
I didn't bet this. Did you bet this?
I didn't bet it, but obviously I like Sela. My guy's the head coach, but I had a bad feeling. Bad night for me in the Southland. Both my teams lost.
Then this game. Lock battle win for Mac. Arkansas State wins at the buzzer, 67-65. This is App State's fault for falling asleep. Because I thought in the second half, App State was drilling them. But you fall asleep, you get down by fucking 10 points or whatever it was at the half. That's what you get. This is what you get. You woke up too late and you lose. You play with fire, you get fucking burnt. Shout out to Arkansas State for drilling them in the fucking first half and being chippy down the stretch still. They were chippy down the stretch, even though App I felt like had all the momentum. So this game was what I was talking about. So like 10 minutes later, after those other 2 ones, you got this ending. Oh man, college basketball is the fucking greatest.
It is.
Your thoughts on this one, man?
They should have lost to Georgia Southern, which was a former Alabama assistant in Charlie Henry. Today they lost to a Alabama assistant in Brian Hodgson. So that was also part of my angle, that the familiarity. But Arkansas State has really gotten better throughout the year, and you just watch them. They play hard. They make shots. They're hard to guard. But it does suck for App State. I mean, that's a hell of a year. They're not going to go to the tournament, unfortunately.
This is what I'm talking about. If we go to 96 teams,
I guess
these
this
teams
would be
have to get
pro. I guess this would be the one pro of a 96 team.
Now, if they get in,
they probably.
I think they're fighting for getting Vanderbilt in.
But it sucks for App State, and now we'll see what happens with Dustin Kearns. So we'll see.
Shout out to R Right saying he gives us $10. Says you guys are fucking right about Sparty. Not a tournament team. Agreed. Not a tournament team. Let's go. And what a game Arkansas State and Appalachian State was. And then this is what I'm saying. The night was insane by this point. Because Stony Brook, Drexel, double overtime. Me and you talked a bunch of shit about Stony Brook at the beginning of the CAA tournament.
Joke.
Oh my God, man.
They were up fucking 15 in the second half.
My fucking God. They're going to be thinking about this all off season. Stony Brook escapes with a win.
This is their best team, man. This is their best team. And
I can't believe that, dude. I mean, this was a wild, wild game, and
I know the human being and fish can coexist peacefully.
Oh,
the Seawolves get it done. I can't believe that, man. I really, this was, to me, if you want one team that they had no business losing this game, They had no business in this game.
They completely choked this game. They had what? They had like a 7-point lead with 2 minutes. They had they were up 15 in the second half. Dude, the big kid for Stony Brook was a motherfucker. He fucking made every big play down the stretch.
Maydall, I think his name is, right?
Oh,
yeah, Maydall, yeah.
They said he was a backup to start the year. I was like, what the fuck was he a backup for? He's fucking good as fuck. Oh my God. But it did change for Drexel when Williams got in foul trouble. That really killed Drexel. That killed Drexel.
Yeah. And then to me, the game of the night, which is, I know, a bold statement, because I do think you could argue Lehigh, Boston, or
an argument for about 10 games.
Yeah. But dude, East Tennessee State, Chattanooga, the SoCon gives us another absolute instant classic. Chattanooga blew a 20-point lead. East Tennessee State wins by 1 in overtime after Chattanooga misses 2 shots. Zedek, the son of former UCLA Bruin George Zedek, missed a putback. This game was awesome. I never wanted it to end. And I had East Tennessee. We double locked East Tennessee State. I had it on the money line.
Yeah.
But damn it, I just wanted them to keep playing. This was drugs to me.
Dude, this league is the best.
This fucking conference tournament every year is the most underrated. Every fucking year. Holy shit. I'm going to watch that. I guarantee you I watch that again. I will watch that again in the offseason. Guaranteed. What a fucking fun game. What a ridiculous game. So now it sets up East Tennessee State and Samford. I mean, take my money. These games, I need like, I don't know how I don't think I'm gonna die a young death because of games like this. You know what I mean? There's no way when I get into my 50s, I'm going to be able to sustain this shit. This game was incredible. What's up?
Full transparency. I bet Drexel and I bet ETSU. So I said, I'm looking at it. I go, well, I'm going to win Drexel. I'm going to lose ETSU. I said, 1-1 in this window. No,
it was the complete other way around.
Complete opposite. Stony Brook storms back while ETSU storming back. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this sport? Dude, ETSU has been a freaking, I know that's been my sleeper here in this league. They didn't quit playing. They did not quit playing. Chattanooga choked too. It was a lot like Drexel. They were the better team today, but
when they went full court on them, man.
Yep, when they pressed,
they went full court. They got them. The momentum swung.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Samford line tomorrow? By the way,
I have. It's crazy. I'm appreciating Curtis here. Yo, I'm about to storm a Wendy's drive-through. Throw this on the Bluetooth too. Get that junior bacon cheeseburger. Be you, Curtis. I haven't had a Frosty in 20 years, but I mean, I imagine has the quality gone down because the Frosty was always a strong play. You know, how's the Frosty doing? We don't have a lot of Wendy's out here. That's probably part of the reason why. And shout out to 357 says I live in Chicago. Anyone ever been to Huntsville, Alabama? I heard it's nice around there. I think I did go there once. Briefly. Yeah. Virgil says I lost a shitload this weekend. Glad I had the sweat college basketball experience t-shirt to soak up my tears. I got a quote for you.
It was Virgil. A fucking grinder of a weekend. I can tell you.
This was insane today. I mean,
lost my ass in some windows, got paid in some windows. It's kind of how it
sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
East Tennessee State game, me coming out on top when I thought that thing was cooked was amazing. But I also took Iowa. They suck.
I did too. It was my favorite play, and they fall down. They spot them 20. If they don't spot them 20, I mean, that thing comes right down the wire, and I think Iowa comes out on top. But when they spot them 20, what the fuck, man? Like, how do you fall down 20 on senior night? They're a bubble team too. So the bubble teams, we should make a note next year. The bubble teams that need a win, Iowa gets fucking drilled. Villanova, they got drilled. They came back. Who else needed? Sparty needed a win. TCU needed a win. All these teams that need wins, they fucking laid eggs this weekend.
Yeah. Shout out to Big Cash.
Providence.
Shout out to Big Crash Glizzy. Gives us $20. He said, I made $18K fading you fuckers, but love the show. Which was our play? I mean, I didn't do that bad today. Shit. But I mean, I appreciate the
I'm calling fake news on that.
I mean, maybe he took Iowa. Maybe he took Illinois.
Maybe he loaded up on Illinois.
Iowa. Yeah.
Or Nebraska.
There's certainly the ones to have here, but I'm so glad I didn't bet this game because St. Thomas gets it done against North Dakota State by 10. The Tommies are alive. They're alive and well, and the future's alive and well. Your thoughts on that one?
Bad day for the North Dakotas.
Oh man. Penn State took care of Maryland. We were on that one.
I bet this.
Penn State.
I bet the Cheds. I'm like Maryland sucks. Why would I trust that team on the road?
Yeah.
And the big fella was out, Reese. So when he was out, I was like, oh fuck. I mean, come on. Easy.
Yeah. What is he talking about? Show the chat, Colby. I am showing the chat. What are we talking about here? Let's go. Let's fucking go. Yeah, and Kevin Willard does suck. I'm spot on with that tire. I thought that shit wasn't gonna work out.
Bad hire. Not bad hire.
I thought it was a bad hire. That was a bad hire. So Under Armour play. That was an Under Armour play. Shocker of the night. One of the shockers of the day. Another 1 seed. This is the 6th 1 seed to go down. Sac State 74, Eastern Washington 69. Holy shit!
So
did you bet this?
I did not.
I didn't bet this,
but I talked about it. I'm like, I need to bet Sac State, but I'm like, EW lost the same game last year to Northern Arizona.
Yeah.
Come on, EW.
Yep, and they were just Sac State was a more athletic team today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I ate a bundle of shit on this one. Northwestern State, who blew a fucking double-digit lead, you fucking cowards. Commerce sweeps them in the past 10 days, wins 69-64. This one hurt, man. This one really bothered me.
This one really fucking the right side. Everybody hates here. Yeah. This was the right side. They dominated this fucking game. I watched the entire game. They should have won this game. This really fucking pissed me off that they blew this game.
And then my largest wager of the day, I'll be honest, some of it might have happened after perhaps texting Patty C and arguing that Texas State was live. You know, I did sprinkle the money line too and lost, but the Bobcats did cover with ease. It's a little sweaty for JMU. So here's what's great. You're telling me if Arkansas State upsets JMU tomorrow, JMU is 30-3 and they won in East Lansing. You're telling me the committee's going to put in Michigan State over JMU? I would find that absolutely laughable.
I would too. I think I like JMU tomorrow.
I do too. Little, by the way, Arkansas State is Little Cock. Same team. Nice little run. But do I really trust you? No. I actually think if App State just woke up a little earlier, they probably would have won by more, or they would have won the game.
I also thought JMU was looking ahead once they saw App State go down. Like I thought that was, we got this. Yeah, we got this league under control. I think tomorrow we'll talk about it, but I think tomorrow's a good spot for them.
Hofstra drilled Delaware. We were on that one. Shout out to the Blue Hens getting it done. And then the Omaha Mavericks, which by the way, on Cut, we have this promo going on starting tomorrow until next Sunday, over under 1.5 buzzer beaters. right? I told
the guys over.
I'm on the over all day. Today there was 2.
Yeah.
Just today there was 2. So you have a chance to win a bunch of money and go over to cut.com, KUTT.com and bet Sports Gambling Podcast. Take the over and cash in. Omaha. Oh man. Frankie Fiddler on the roof, getting it fucking done at the buzzer against North Dakota. Oh man, I love college basketball. I love this fucking sport. Please never fuck with this sport.
I had North Dakota. I bet North Dakota, and they were the right side. They were up double digits with 5 minutes.
Oh, I took North Dakota. I took North Dakota too. Yeah. This game was hilarious. This game was fucking hilarious.
Good for Omaha. Good for them, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, magical story. I know we got tagged from these Maverick fans out there.
Oh, they're after us.
Yes, and David's right. This whole gambling thing is a lot of fun. It really is. I would argue anybody in the world on why you should gamble. This is living life. I mean, even the games we lost, some of the games today, you're just sitting there like, what the fuck is going on?
I couldn't believe I lost North Dakota -1. I was like, what? They were up fucking 10 with 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. And then how about this one? Big Sky saying Eastern Washington, Sac State. Eastern Washington, Sac State. Don't forget about the Bengals of Idaho State staying red hot and taking down Northern Colorado, the 3 seed. Holy shit. The 1 and 3 seeds. Oh, the 2 seed. That's right. Yeah. They're gone. They're gone. Just poof. Just like that. Just like that. Oh my God. This is.
It's on crack.
I think Idaho State actually, they could be.
They're kind of, dude, they played well tonight. They fell down 10-0 and then they popped up like it was nothing. This was a late ad to those that follow me on Twitter. I said, I'm adding Idaho State plus 4.5. Should have said the money line. Fuck.
Yeah. At moneyline_Mac. Yeah. I ended the day 7-8 on my pick. So I didn't have the greatest day. I mean, I had the only thing that saved me from, I guess I would have just been down like $150, but I played a couple money lines in there. So I was only down about $46, I think, if memory serves me correct. But yeah, I still didn't have the greatest fucking day today. I blame Moneyline Mac, of course, because he told me to take Michigan. All right. And Iowa and these lame ass Big Ten. Now you did tell me Wisconsin. So you told, isn't that funny? You told me all 3 Big Ten games. I'm staying away from the fucking Big Ten.
I went 3-3 in Big Ten today. I bet them all. I said, fuck it. I'm taking all the home teams outside of Wisconsin. And dude, the Big Ten home teams have not been that good recently, though.
Yeah, that conference sucks right now. Folks,
just boring. Yeah, you're right.
Folks, I want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Cut. Cut is a peer-to-peer social betting platform that's US-based and available in 40 different states. P2P social betting is a new and better way to bet. Bet directly against your friends and other users on sports, politics, pop culture, and other events with verifiable outcomes. Plus, they got a ton of fun social features that give it a feel of a betting social network, so to speak. Cut offers lower vig and fully customizable odds. You can create your own bets, and get this, Cut handles the payment side of things, so you never have to chase anyone down in the streets for cash. So download the Cut app today or go to cut.com. That's KUTT.com. Use that promo code SGPN for a 10% deposit bonus. We're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog Fantasy is the easiest place to play fantasy sports. It's also the fastest growing fantasy app in the industry. Nailed Dawson Garcia higher than stat projection yesterday. That's some of this, and Cannabis Capper's been killing it on these fucking posts. Make sure you follow Cannabis Capper. He's been absolutely fire on these, and he's writing articles over at sportsgamblingpodcast.com. Check him out. But yeah, pick whether your favorite player is going to have a higher or lower stat total in this game or this week's game. And you can win up to 100 times the amount of money you enter in a single night. All you got to do is pick between 2 and 5 players to build a pick'em entry. With the more players you build, the odds become greater and greater. So what are you doing, folks? Sign up with the promo code SGPN to get your first deposit doubled up to $100, as well as an instant pickup special. Visit underdogfantasy.com or find them in the App Store. And don't forget to register with the promo code SGPN to get your first deposit doubled up to $100. And don't forget, you get that instant pickup special as well. Underdog Fantasy, promo code SGPN. All right, we are back, and it is time for game balls. I mean,
Oh God, you could give out fucking 15 of these bad boys.
I know. From the start, Longwood, you're dancing.
Yep.
Crazy year for you. You got that new arena. Perfect time to start your football program. But huge. You're dancing. Shout out to the Lancers. Who's your top game ball?
Drake over Indiana State. I mean,
Yeah.
dude, they controlled that game. I know they gave up the lead, but shout out to them, man. That was big time.
Yeah. And they're dancing again. I think after this, I have to as much as there's some dogs, I want to key in on those teams that battled back. East Tennessee State, unbelievable, unfucking believable. That's probably gonna be better than any NCAA tournament game. It could be. That'll be my game ball. You're down 20. You come back and win in overtime. Unbelievable game. Where are you going with your second game ball?
Sac State, baby. Sac State fucking rallies or gets it done over the 1 seed. 10 seeds moving on to the semis.
Gotta love it. Got to love it. This is tricky for me because there's like so many worthy teams. It's hard to do it in threes. I will say, I mean, I think the biggest shocker to me left on the board is Stony Brook.
Yeah.
Stony Brook wins in double overtime against Drexel. Unbelievable. I did not think you would be able to make this run. I didn't think they're any good. I still don't think they're that good, but Stony Brook survive and advance. Get that game ball. Your thoughts or your final game ball, I should say.
Idaho State beating the shit out of Northern Colorado, but I got to give out an honor game ball. Stetson's first ever NCAA tournament. So like we gotta crow.
Lehigh deserves an honor.
Lehigh should get one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a bunch. There's a bunch. Towson, fucking Towson. Yeah.
Temple.
No, fuck them. Fuck them.
Omaha
deserves one. Idaho State. Yeah. I mean, all those, what a day of hoops. Let's get to it tomorrow because for some reason they decided not to play day games. Stupid. I don't understand the logic here, but you know, what do you think about like, what are they doing here? Why would they do this?
No idea. They're set their old ways, but I will say after tomorrow night, we have day games till Selection Sunday. So it is what it is.
I would just think if I was New Orleans and Lamar, put me in charge of the Southland. I would say, you know what? We got to play this game a lot fucking earlier. All right. Get some eyeballs on this. We'll get some excitement. I know we were talking, Stacking the Money Green and Kramer, great guys, but they're not as dialed into college hoops as we are. They love college hoops, but they don't love it. And they're saying they throw more Patriot League games on at odd hours. We'd be watching them more. I said, yeah, that's kind of what should happen. They're so ancient in their ways of thinking. Logic, what are we doing? Yeah. No, yeah. Like, anyway, Towson, Charleston, CAA semifinal. Charleston's laying 4.5. Give me Towson plus 4.5. They split in the regular season. Towson is not far from Washington, D.C., folks. And I think they're going to have the home edge there. And I love the fact Charleston's won 9 straight games because I think Charleston's got all the pressure. And Towson, I also think Charleston playing Monmouth today. Yeah. They didn't really have to sweat. Monmouth's not that good. Towson played a fucking legit opponent today and won. I'm loading up on the Tigers. We Tigers. What are you doing here?
Yep. I love Towson here. I think they're going to win the game outright. Charleston, like you said, they split the season series. They won at Charleston, and they're more battle tested in this tournament right now. Charleston, like you said, they got to cruise today, and Charleston knocked out Towson last year to end the season in the semi. So revenge Towson gets it done. Let's go.
100%. And how about this? I mean, part of the reason what I like about this, Towson is the 76 rated defense. Charleston 173rd in defense. Yes, I know Charleston has the higher rated offense, but you get that DC crowd behind there, the Towson fans making that trip there. Then the big thing to me is rebounding. Rebounding. Towson's the much better offensive rebounding team. That is going to be the difference. Give me the Tigers to get it done. The game I was just speaking on, New Orleans is catching 9.5 against Lamar. Wait, is this on campus? I always forget.
No, it's in Lake Charles.
Lake Charles, that's right.
Take New Orleans.
We definitely should. 9.5 is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Lock up the Privateers against Lamar. Yes, Lamar won by 22 last time they played, but this game's in Louisiana. Look at them Privateers. Let's go.
Yep.
I'm going to keep this lock. I'm telling you, the locks are flying off the fucking shelves here. I think Cleveland State's going to beat Oakland tomorrow. I don't think they're just going to cover. I think they're going to win the game. They're getting plus 190 on the money line right now. Jump in on that. I will lock up the Vikings plus 5.5 at the Indiana Farmers Market. What are you doing here?
We're battling. Give me Oakland. Yeah. Cleveland State got their nice upset win. It's time for Oakland to make a statement here. Greg Kampe, baby.
We got a battle. Dundee with the Vikings at Cleveland State. Max saying, give me the Golden Grizz. Moving forward. Let's just keep this shit going. Saint Thomas, I don't know. It's only one, but Saint Thomas is getting one. I think the Tommies are winning this game against South Dakota State, but I'm not going to bet this one because I do think this can go either way. Give me the Tommies to win, though. What are you doing here?
I got the Jackrabbits, man. They had the extra day off. The Tommies played tonight. They played really well. They had a blowout win. I know this is my fourth game, but I'm locking up the Jackrabbits here. They're going to win this game.
March.
They're winning this game.
I don't think so, man. I think the Tommies are the worst team they could face here. And I actually think the day off rest, I think that actually hurts them.
It's at the Pentagon.
It's not at the Pentagon. It's at the other fucking arena. I got it wrong the other day.
Oh,
it's
the
at
Premier Center?
Yeah. Yeah. True, they do have the crowd behind. The crowd will be behind them. But here we go. East Tennessee State's getting 11 against Samford. Give me the Buccaneers plus 11. Sprinkle that money line. What are you doing here?
Battle. Samford's going to blow them out. This is where the Dream Crusher comes in, baby.
Well, I don't get
Samford
they bring the head cold,
But they're counting down 7-6-5.
Bring it on. Let's go. Grundy with the Buccaneers. Mac with the Bulldogs. Arkansas State is taking on JMU. Winner goes Dance, and JMU's laying 6.5. I'm locking up the JMU Dukes minus 6.5. I think they're winning by 14, 15 points. Get this Arkansas State bullshit out of here. What are you doing here?
I'm with you, man. I think JMU's kind of gone through the motions in conference play, but this is a nice smash spot. They got through the hard game tonight. Arkansas State pulls a miracle win. JMU rolls. Let's go. Dukes.
Dukes. Let's go. Patty C is going to be dancing in the streets of fucking LA. Let's go. Montana State is taking on Weber State and Boise, Idaho. Montana State's getting 6.5.
Ooh, man.
I'm taking the Bobcats plus 6.5. There is a decent shot I bet this. Montana State beat their ass a week ago when Weber needed it. I do think Weber is the more talented team, but Weber plays with their fucking food too much for me. Weber may win, but I don't think it's going to be by more than 6.5. Give me the Bobcats. What are you doing here?
fringe lock on Weber. Like you said, they got their ass beat. And also, I think the teams tonight that are or tomorrow night that are favored saw the 1 and 2 seeds go down. They're laser focused here tonight. I think you get a good effort from the 3 and 4 seeds here in the Big Sky.
Hofstra's laying 5.5 against Stony Brook. I will lay the 5.5 with Hofstra. Get this Seawolf bullshit out of here. Fuck out of here with
I'm
this.
I'm with you.
Come on, Speedy Claxton. Don't
I'm with you.
trip
Let's
up
go.
here.
Let's go.
Let's go. Double
Fuck
lock.
fuck this
on
bullshit.
The Flying Dutchman of Hofstra.
I'm with you. Fuck this shit.
God.
They're coming off an overtime win and another game. Come on. Hofstra is way more talented.
I'm going to keep these locks going. Nichols is laying 6.5 against Commerce. I think Texas A&M Commerce is a shitty basketball team. Nichols is going to drill them tomorrow. I will lay the 6.5 with Nichols. Mac?
I think I agree with you too. I mean, that was an emotional comeback. And I don't buy into Commerce either. That's the other thing.
They suck. I watched them way too much time this year.
I couldn't believe they won that game. Yeah, Nichols.
Double lock on the Colonels. The locks are flying off the shelves. Santa Clara is getting 9.5 against St. Mary's in Vegas. I'll take the points. No lock.
I'm going to lay it. They're off the loss. And this is a rigged league. So the way they set up their bracket, I think St. Mary's is going to drill them. So give me St. Mary's.
Barton Lundy. Wait, you betting that? You locking that?
I may end up by tomorrow. Check the picks page.
Barton Lundy and Milwaukee are taking on Northern Kentucky. Northern Kentucky's laying 1.5. This is the hardest game to pick on the slate. I lean Northern Kentucky because they dominate the Horizon League tournament. So give me the Norse. But if it's not this year, then it's next year that Bart Lundy and them are going to fuck up somebody. And they're going to make that run, I think, to the big dance. But give me the Norse. What are you doing here?
I think it's tomorrow night. I think Milwaukee is going to have a shot to win this game. So
Oh, I definitely think that's true.
Yeah,
I think this is going to be, with 3 minutes left, it's going to be a tie game. We're going to be sitting there saying, holy shit, this game's awesome. And I Northern Kentucky just has a knack for winning these fucking games. Yeah.
I'm on Milwaukee, though. I'm on Milwaukee.
We got a few more games to talk about. But before I do that, I want to tell the folks out there that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Manscaped. We top on a morning to you. This episode is brought to you by St. Patrick's Day's Shamrock Shavers Manscaped 5.0. Oh yeah. Just sometimes you think, oh, that's the 5th rendition. They must have fucked up the first 4. No, they're all classics. Just happens to be the fifth. The 5th one is the best, much like Police Academy 5. All right, when they're down there in Miami, it's packing heat. When they're on the beach, the chicks with the big tits bouncing. You know what I mean? They're playing volleyball. There's a volleyball scene there. So this year, don't just chase rainbows. Make your own pot of gold and groom your little leprechaun with the leaders in below the kilt care. Say goodbye to your Clover Forest with Manscaped's Lawnmower 5.0 and let your confidence shine bright. Embrace the luck of the Irish and join 10 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped. Head over to manscaped.com. Use that promo code SGPN for 20% off and free shipping. And look, ever since I've been using Manscaped, I can proudly say that I found my pot of the gold at the end of the rainbow. So what are you doing? Jump over there. Lawnmower 5.0 comes with 2 interchangeable next gen skin safe blade heads. One for the classic trim. The other one is a foil blade, and it goes smooth wherever your heart desires. So hop on over there, get 20% off plus free shipping. SGPN is the promo code. Manscaped.com. Get 20% off. What are you doing, folks? And free shipping. Manscaped. We're also brought to you by Champs. Champs is hosting a free March Madness bracket contest for a chance to win $1,000. Plus, if you host your own March Madness pool on Champs, you'll get an extra free entry into the bracket contest. Tiebreakers will be determined by who enters first. So get the fuck on over there. Do it now. Head to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/champs. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/champs. We're also brought to you by Hall of Fame Bets. Win bigger by betting smarter this NBA season with Hall of Fame Bets, a sports betting analytics platform for parlays, player props, and game lines. Research every NBA and soccer bet with historical stats and data. Stop betting in the dark and join over 30,000 users researching with Hall of Fame bets to craft more intelligent, data-driven parlays. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit HOFBets.com. Use that promo code SGPN to get 50% off your first month. Start research and start winning with Hall of Fame Bets. 3 games on the slate. And the upsets were flying off the shelves in the Summit League. Has almost every, the Denver Pioneers. Noah Beanick. Remember that guy? Before he was on John Walsh's America's Most. The Pioneers. They're catching 1 point. This game's awesome. Against Omaha. Magical Omaha. Freddie Fiddler on the roof.
You gotta ride Omaha.
I'm riding Omaha. Get this Noah Beanick shit out of here. All right.
Noah Beanick's dead.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Noah Beanick. Thunder Snow finally got him. And I think Omaha wins. Let's go. No lock. No lock at all. No. Portland State's getting 7.5 against Montana.
Lock.
In Boise. On who?
Montana.
I have a future on Montana, but I think Portland State covers this. No bet.
I think Montana's going to drill. It's back to my angle with Weber. I think 3 and 4 seeds smash spots.
Moneyline Mac locking up the Grizz. I hope you're right. I'm not betting this game, but I am. My future. If anything, I'm terrified of this game. Portland State whooped their ass one of the meetings. Final game on the slate: San Francisco taking on Gonzaga in Vegas. Zags are laying 8.5. I will lock up Gonzaga minus 8.5. This San Francisco Don bullshit out of here. Never taking sports seriously. Getting rid of your football program. Scheduling Gonzaga that fucking Warrior Stadium. You jackasses. You know what you're doing. Look at the Zags. They win by 20. What are you doing here?
Agreed. Gonzaga rolls.
Let's go. Double lock on the Zags. And that is our slate. Top play of the day. Yeesh. What is your absolute favorite fucking play of the day?
Good question.
I got to be honest. I think I came into this episode thinking Cleveland State's my favorite play of the day. I know we battled, but I think that and JMU stood out to me as my 2 favorites. But I also didn't pay attention to that Nichols line. I think Nichols going to drill Commerce. So, maybe I would add Nichols, and I also think Hofstra's a strong play too. I'm doing the whole fucking show again. Let's do all the, but those 4 I feel really good about. It's hard to do one.
I'll go Big Sky. Honestly, I don't even know if I said I was locking, but I am going to lock up Weber. Weber and Montana.
You said fringe. Okay. Yeah. So
it's going to be a lock. The more I think about it, Weber and Montana both are going to fucking roll them off.
There we go. He's going on the Big Sky, little Big Sky parlay. He says.
Yeah. They saw 1 and 2 go down, and now they're locked in.
I got a parlay for the people. You ready for this one? Fade the bullshit. Hofstra is going to beat Stony Brook. Commerce is bullshit. Stony Brook is bullshit. Arkansas State is bullshit. Parlay JMU, Hofstra, and Nichols. See you at the winner's circle. Folks, give Moneyline Mac a follow on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. Noah Beanick, I think he's, the best part about death is you still have a Twitter page out there. At least, for a little bit, I think. I stumbled upon Norm Macdonald's not that long ago. Rest in peace to the greatest. All right. But it's still out there. They didn't delete it. So, and Mike Leach, my guy, Mike Leach Twitter page still out there. All right. Rest in peace to another one of the greatest. So maybe you follow Noah Beanick, send him a nice little message. Mike's asking, is that a money line parlay or spreads? I like both actually, but I think spreads you'll have more value, but yeah, both make sense. I'm on Twitter at @DColbyD. Follow all that shit. The college basketball experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. Follow. And what else? Check out the college baseball experience. Noah Beanick's on fire over there. The Big 12 experience. We're about to have the Big 12 tournament. It's going to be fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Check out the Big 12 experience or the Big 12 college experience. I host the college football experience, college baseball experience, and the FCS college football experience. Subscribe to all those feeds. I'm also on the Sports Gambling Podcast, and we'll be live again tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific. So buckle up for that. And also remember, we're going early tomorrow, 6:00 Pacific, and we might have another guest. I know NC Nick is going to be here, but we might even have a Terrell Furman Jr. with us. I don't know. We'll see. They could talk shit about the Duke Carolina rivalry. That's always fun. Anyway, folks, appreciate you. Get the SGPN app. Merch madness is going on right now. Do I need to remind you that you can get the We Believe t-shirts, the Pick Dundee t-shirts, the Sports Gambling Podcast. You can get the fucking Sports Gambling Podcast shirts, the dog bowls. There's so much great shit over there. So hop on over there. Merch Madness, 15% off everything with the promo code Madness. Until next time, folks, this is the college basketball experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we are out of here.
Yeah, it's got me thinking about the good shit the minute that I seen you grill again. It made me good trip, good dog the mind back like dog will wind that. Man, I didn't get mad when you gave me hit the can back, but the comings on was strong. Now my shit's coming along, you know the song. The truth is I'm pretty much on fire again. It's heating up for real, I'm alive again. And that's the attraction factor. Vancouver, Michigan with my rap disaster. Yeah, you know you want it how you want it. No need to trip cause I got it, doggone it. It's all yours and the extras too. All the super music and the sex for hope. Just get it straight cause it got me in a good mood. Let me demonstrate what this time of year could do. Yeah, sing it. It's kinda tough. Yeah, last time you got the hot shit that I made, I was not the hot shit. Why? Going through them transitions, where I'm missing. Damn, listen, I can make the biggest change. Listen, and wouldn't have shit to do with shit but some chips in. I don't get down like that. I'm the super rap mammal with the crown of fact. I'm so sore thumb, sticking out like some stick gum. Out the back with the beat smack. It's dumb, dumb hot, crazy sun hot. More often than not, and not monotonous. And got the hiss in the whole spot to miss. Bottoms up, cause I'ma just beat them damn guts to submission. It's in the job description, that's what I was missing. Yeah.